Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Soul Purpose Leaders. Today, I have an amazing guest. She is a wonderful mentor and she is one of a kind, okay? And I cannot wait to introduce her to you guys. Now, why we're here? Why Soul Purpose Leader? Why was it created? Now, a lot of people are actually going through difficulties. They're going through moments of their lives that's thinking, oh, can I have a better life? Can I have something, or can I be something more than what I am right now? So Soul Purpose Leader was created for those people who want to be or want to become better version of themselves. Now, it's in one platform, anywhere, either Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You just look for it, search it, Soul Purpose Leader, it will come up. And this is a place where all the leaders are actually passionate. They're so strong in what they believe for themselves, but also for other people. Now, our special guest today, I cannot wait. Her name is Tony McClelland. She's my mentor, okay? She's an amazing woman, but guess what? She didn't provide me with her bio. So I'm just gonna bring her in. Hello, Tony, welcome.
Hello, Barke. It's so lovely to be here with you today. And do you know, I'm gonna tell you the reason why I didn't provide you with a bio today, because as you say, this is a platform for leaders. And I'm flipping it around. You thought you were introducing me today and interviewing me, but actually the spotlight is coming back on you. So I'm going to be interviewing you for your platform because you are a leader, and anyone that is profiling leaders in this way deserve to be profiled too. So I'm so excited. And that is the reason why I didn't provide a bio, because I had a little something up my sleeve for you.
Oh my. I'm a bit, didn't plan this, guys, okay? So this is all surprising to me. I don't know if Oprah had that, you know, on her show, that someone else interviewing her, but this is my first. And so, hey, I'm here. I love a challenge. Let's go, Tony.
Let's go. And you know what, Barke? I done my own homework because I just so happened to find a bio of yours. So, and this is what it says. Barke is the founder of Barke BeYourOwnHero. She has spoken at the Inspired TED, the Best You Expo, Global Woman Club, Fearless Speaking Academy, and has featured in podcasts and radio station and received an award for the best table topic speaker at Toastmaster. Listen up, because this is you. She is hosting the Be Your Own Hero podcast and interviewing some of the most passionate leaders on social media platforms called Soul Purpose Leaders. Barke is a host at Humans First, a guest speaker and host at Alatra Unites and Creative Society. She does a self-development program as guest speakers with K News HD. Wow, is there anything that you don't do, Barke? So Barke has also collaborated with Job Centre London, guest speaker K News, HD, Mental Health and Solution, and is collaborating in self-development for speakers, coaches, and mentors. She is also working with another coach, Rania Suleiman, based on faith and self-development. That sounds absolutely fantastic. And I'm really hoping that you're going to share some information on that as part of this interview. Barke provides her services internationally and worked with ZAFAYCO, Be Inspired, Be Blessed Tanzania, is a certified life coach, NLP practitioner, mindfulness master practitioner, and parents emotional first aid. Wow. I think we could take up this whole interview with all your accreditations and your partnerships and collaborations. I don't even think that we've scratched the surface. But I am going to end by saying that Barke believes that everyone has the ability to choose to live their life on their own terms and be their own hero. Barke is leading women and entrepreneurs into turning their dreams to reality. So that was the biog that I got, and I hope it's up to date and accurate.
It is.
So Barke, how fantastic is that? Let's showcase some of that. So tell your listeners about some of the fantastic work that you're doing. And you've spoken at so many different places. So what keeps you inspired?
What keeps me inspired is that women are still in pain. Women are still going through difficulties. There are women that are lost and they need some guidance. They need someone like me to actually stand up and say, hey, I see you, I feel you, I was there. Now look at me as your example, but then you do better than me and you create yourself, be your own hero.
Wow. That's just so fantastic. Be your own hero. So tell me a little bit more about that, Barke. What does that actually mean? Be your own hero.
Well, Tony, I'm telling you, I used to love, and I still am, I'm sorry guys, I love heroes. Okay, I love hero movies. I love hero to read about it. Even like, and it's not just about the superheroes. I'm talking about even human beings. The NHS, they were heroes. The doctors, they created cures and help you to do things. The fireman or you know what I mean? They're all heroes. The person who picks up our trash, our everyday we throw out on the floor, or they're our heroes. And we don't realize that until something is missing. Then we're like, oh, somebody used to be there, or someone used to do that job. Why they're not there anymore? And then you hear a story, oh, that person may be dead or something they're going through themselves. So I went through my own difficulties. I went through some challenges that I was looking at everyone else. Why we still holding on to things? Why we still kind of like thinking or hoping other people will look after us? Other people, they will come and rescue us. Other people, they will be there for us. If I look after another person wholeheartedly, that means that person will look after me. That's the belief system that I had. But not everyone is like that. Let's be honest. We're living in the world right now, me, you know what I mean? Everything, if it's mine, it's mine, and it's yours. But at the same time, everyone wants, oh, I need help. But there's no one to actually help, that they don't really not wanted or expecting anything back. It's not like that. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that anymore. I need to look after me. I need to be my own hero so I can be able to say, I gave everything back to me first before I can give back to other people.
Wow. Barke, considering I put you on the spot, I can just feel that passion coming, and you're warming up and you're getting into flow, and you just keep that momentum coming and keep that fire burning and keep that passion going, because I can just hear it coming. So just on that note, and that you've told us that part of the story, I want to go back a little bit. I want to go back to, you said not just about superheroes, but you talked about heroes on the films as well as the NHS. But let's talk about your film heroes, and let's go back a little bit to when you were growing up. Where did the story actually start for you?
Now, my first video, my first was sent, so my uncle sent to me when I was in Kenya. He sent me the Mrs. Dotfire, okay? And he was my hero, to be honest with you. That's when it all started, because he was a father that was so busy. But then when he was told he's gonna lose the whole family, he stepped up. He actually changed his persona and made it in a way that it was so funny, but at the same time, the message was so clear that his family was more important than anything in his life. Now that for me was a leader, that for me was a hero, and I could not stop. I was like, oh, who else is there? You know what I mean? And hoping all these heroes that I've actually watched, Thor or Spider-Man or all these heroes, they actually went through some stuff. Okay, they were low in some point of their lives. You know what I mean? And then they found this power. Okay, the power comes within, like either by accident, either by somebody did it to them, but it end up having that power for them to believe in who they are. And within that power, they actually do good for other people. And for me, when I started doing that, I used to actually seeing myself through their eyes. If I was them, what would I do? How would I change the world? What can I actually achieve in this? And until now, sorry guys to say this, I do watch them, okay? When it's coming new, and oh my God, I'm the front on the seat. And I'm like, yes, let's watch this. But I love that because it still inspires me. And it tells me the story. When you look at Superman, okay, and I'm talking about the old Superman, okay, when he loved Lois and Clark, you know what I mean? And she was like, oh, what, really? You don't know the difference? But then his weakness was Lois. His weakness, he actually would have lost his power for the woman because he wanted that intimate, that connection. And I saw myself when I was going through my marriage troubles, and I was just like, I wish I had someone like that. I wish that person can see me the way Clark or the way Superman sees Lois. You know what I mean? The connection. He actually went around the world to change. It's like, no, I'm not going to lose this woman, and I'm going to make it happen for her to come back to me. And so for me, when I changed the way I was thinking then, for me to, like, I was hoping the other person, the husband, to see me and to love me. When I change and say, Barke, love you. When I put myself as me loving me, and not in a selfish way, loving me because I cannot live in this world if I keep abusing myself. I cannot live in this world and say I'm fully and I'm 100% happy. Then that means I have to look after myself. So and this is the thing that I've recently known and heard, is that if you don't look after yourself, it's selfish. Rather than the way we were taught, I was taught when I was growing up, if you look after yourself, it's selfish. So if you don't, it's selfish. So this is very important. Now that when everything, the name, Be Your Own Hero, the name hero, I was like, no, it has to be with my life. It has to be my brand because it has so much meaning, so much.
Absolutely. And one of the things that I hear you say so passionately, you know, was that when you were having some of those difficulties as well, you were talking about, I wish this, or I wish that, or I wish I had somebody. And I saw something quite recently, Barke, that said, instead of using the word wish, put plan. I plan for this. I plan for that, rather than I wish for. You know, and just by changing that word, it just gives a whole different dynamic. But, you know, I'm just so drawn in by your story. I almost forgot that I'm interviewing you because I was so there. However, I feel that it's just so great. Your story is so great. I'm drawn in by your passion, and anybody that's not, you know, they just really need to listen to your message because it's just so clear. So I want to ask you, as you are your own hero, what is your superpower, Barke?
My superpower is that when I look at myself in the mirror and being honest with who I am and actually having clear intention, clear vision of me when I was in pain to where I am right now. Nobody did that for me. I did it. Now that is my superpower. No one can do it for you except yourself. Having that belief system, having that understanding, having that awareness, it gives you that motivation to wake up every single day and smile at yourself, because no one will understand, and say, yes, I got this. And say yes to the opportunity that will come to you, or create the opportunity you want. Now, when you said, I wish, made it into a plan, I don't know. Me, when I wish for something, that is already a plan for me. That is already, I've seen it, I'm going to get it. This is something that is going to be mine. Absolutely. Now that's my superpower. No one else, this is the honest truth, guys, okay? I've put every human being, because we are all not perfect. We cannot do everything. We are not 100%. So I've put all of us human beings, as I don't expect anything from another person, and I don't want them to expect anything from me. But I expect something from myself. Now that is the biggest superpower.
Wow. I could even hear and I could feel the emotion. Even though we're in different rooms, I could feel this emotion. I started to bubble up. I hope that your listeners and your readers are thinking, I must have this woman on my stage, because there's just a connecting message for so many, you know, and it's just so fabulous to hear. So I've obviously, I could hear the emotion as well coming as you were speaking. It's really getting into it, and it's lovely to see. So can I just take you back to some of the stuff that's on your biog? Because I know that we started getting deep into it. You spoke at the Inspired TED. So tell us about, what was your message really? And some of these things that you've spoken about. You've spoken at the Best You Expo, Global Women's Club, Fearless Speaking Academy. You know, you got the best table topic speaker, Toastmaster. Just how can you capture that just very briefly for your readers and listeners?
Well, Inspired TED was at the beginning of my, I would say, coming out or stepping up or becoming myself, becoming who I am supposed to be. And it was crazy because I was going through divorce at the time. I was actually wanting to know more about myself, but I knew I am here to speak. I love speaking, guys. I love it. And so when I was speaking Inspired TED and I spoke about my story, everyone was like, some of them are in tears, some of them are like, wow, you're inspirational. But I wasn't doing it for that. I was doing it because I needed to let go. I needed to step in my power. And I needed to actually say it out loud so I can convince myself, Barke, you've accomplished. Barke, what you feared at the time is not there anymore. The fear is gone. You actually did what people didn't think you would have done. You made it happen, Barke. Now, after the Inspired TED, and you can watch this interview or this speaking gig that I done with Inspired TED on my YouTube as well. But then, if we go to the Speaking Academy is one of my, in a meetup, when I made the decision to say, Barke, I need to know who you are. I need to find what you like. So what I done was I went into Meetup app and I actually started to join in different groups. And one of those groups was Speaking Academy. Now, Speaking Academy, because I didn't, like I said, it's at the beginning of my journey. And I was like, can I really speak? Can I really do this? Maybe I need that training. Maybe I need people who actually knows what they're doing. And when I went and joined them and started speaking, they were like, wow, okay, I don't think you need training because you can speak. And they gave me the stage. First day, I was like, wow, I didn't know I had powers. I didn't know there's something so unique about me. I didn't know I've got that magnet inside of me. Now, I was invited with some people that I met online. Yes, I know I'm a widow, but I met online, and they invited me to where they're living in Wales, Cardiff. And in that, they say to me, because we're all about personal development and we're all coaches and speakers. So I went, they were a couple, and I went to their house, and they actually let me stay for the whole weekend. And one of those weekends, they said to me, Barke, we have a surprise for you. I was like, okay, I don't mind surprise. What's up? What are we doing? And they took me to TED Talk with Toastmasters. Now, I was just like, I thought to myself, I'm just going to observe. I'm just going to see what they're doing. What is it all about? And they put my name for the speaking. And I didn't know, I just had my name being called. And then this man says to me, I need you to speak about boiled eggs. I was like, boiled eggs? And so as a speaker, come on, you cannot run away from a challenge. So step up, shake it off, and then start speaking. And we did that. It was only for like 1 minute or two. And I just spoke about eggs. And I had so much fun that guess what? I got an award for it.
No, that's good. That's good.
And that's why I did. And that's the journey.
So that's fantastic. That's fantastic, Barke. Can you show me how you shook it off again, please? I'm sure your viewers want to see that again.
It was just like, I said to them, listen, you can have a boiled egg, you can have different types of egg, you know what I mean? But end of the day, is how you look and how you feel.
It's how you do the egg. It's how you do the egg.
Exactly.
It's all about the egg. Okay.
Yes.
Right. So well, there you go. It's all about the egg. So that's inspired TED and Toastmasters, and I know that we haven't got a lot of time left on this particular interview, but I'm sure we can even put another one in if we you know, because there's so much in this biog. I can't even get through it. But what I wanted to find out, you know, Barke, is who are you reaching now? What is your who are you reaching? Who is your target now that you're trying to assist? What are you trying to assist them with? Yeah, so let your readers know, let your listeners know.
For me, I okay, guys hate this, okay, but I'm all for women. Now, I can train any woman who is going through either difficulty with their own self and they want to be in a better version of themselves. I also train women who are entrepreneurs when they have that transitioning, if they're startup or even if they're already in their business and they're feeling a bit, there's no, you know, there's like something is sticky, something is not working here. What is that? And we can go through that. Now, I'm also, most of the important thing now, I've embraced who I am and I've actually gone through my own growth within self-development. And now I'm open to actually with the faith based. So the Muslim women I am actually working with, that I'm leading. And this is something that we can go deeper into the Islam and self-development. This is where someone like Rania on my biography, that we actually do that. We actually go through faith in self-development. Why is it important? Because I believe it's hand in hand. You have to believe in a higher power for you to actually achieve what you want in life. And that's why faith is very important to self-development. And that's why I'm embracing my own faith, my own religion, because of self-development.
No, that's great. And one of the things that was not on your biog is the fact that you have a book as well, Barke. I know that personally. So do you want to just tell you know, everyone just a little snippet of that book? What are they in for? What are they in for if they get that book?
Okay, now let me get a copy. Now, this book, can you see it? This book is my biography. This is my journey from childhood to where I am today. This is my pain, my happiness, my strengths, and my good times and bad times. This is my hero, I would say. Why is it called What is Your Name? Because it's a question of every other human being, who you are, who are you? And if you are actually going through some questions that you're asking yourself, why am I here? Or what am I doing? Is it fully me? And if you have those kind of questions, read the book, because it's also every chapter, it has my story, but then after the chapter, there's a tasks and there's questions for you to work on yourself. For actually, it's like you're having me in your living room or house or wherever you're gonna be, and guiding you through my own book, but also through your own journey. And if you want to get in touch, there is also the area that you can get in touch with me in the book. Tony, you are muted.
Tell us the first few lines that are across the top of your book.
So the book says, what is your name? How to go from being unchained to finding true love, happiness, and freedom.
Wow.
And you can find this book on Amazon. You can just type my name, Barke Faraj, and you'll find it, or you can just go and type the whole name if you want to, but it is easier to find my name as well. You can find it there.
Okay, so that's fantastic. And just on that note, Barke, I'm just going to ask you, what is your legacy going to be?
Now, when I was watching, was it? Okay, I love watching cartoons, guys. Okay, sorry, can't help it. There is one of the fairy. They do sprinkle some fairy dust, and I know Tony is that as well.
Yeah,
she loves it.
Fairy dust.
Now, when I saw that, and I could not believe it, and I was like, wow, think of that. And I said to myself, this is what I want to do in my life. Everywhere I go, whoever I speak to, whoever come near me, whoever hears my name, with my fairy dust that I'll be sprinkled on them, all I want to see them smile. When they hear my name, they smile, they remember me, because I gave them, either empower them, I motivate them, I inspired them, or I've changed their life in some ways. And that's all I want, nothing else. By being me fully and being authentic and being myself, to actually allowing other people to come near me and say, it's okay. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You are worth it. And you can do anything in this world.
Wow.
I believe that.
People, don't you just want this woman in your life? Don't you just want her in your life? So, Barke, where can everybody find you? What's your website? And give us a contact number or a website address or something. I know that you've got it behind you, but do you want to just tell us out?
Yes, so my number, you can find me on 0203-811-8209, and that number you can get me at any time. Please don't call me at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll be asleep, but if you leave a message, I will call you back. And my website is barkebeyourOwnHero.info. You can even get me on LinkedIn, Barke Faraj Kamuss, Facebook, Barke Faraj Kamuss, Barke BeYourOwnHero. I also do speak Swahili, guys. So if you want to find me speaking Swahili, is on the Swahili speakers community, and that is in Instagram, Facebook, also on YouTube. YouTube as well is Barke BeYourOwnHero, and you'll find me with all this playlists that I've got, collaboration that I've spoken with other people, and everything, updated videos, everything is there.
Wow. Well, considering that I just chucked it on you with absolutely no notice, Barke, I thought you'd done fantastic. I think it's a fantastic story. You're a fabulous person. Everybody should have Barke in their lives. And I just want to conclude this interview today by saying, Barke, you're my hero.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you so much. And you are my hero. Guys, this amazing woman, she is a mentor. She can actually help you with your business. And she is one of a kind. She loves to actually tell you how it is and that's what I love about her. And she doesn't go around the bush. She just tells you, and she will actually tell you, especially if you do amazing things, she will tell you as well. She will see things before you might see them, and that's the goodness of her eyes. And her heart is the most beautiful thing. You can also get in touch with her.
Hello, Barke. This interview is about you.
Yes,
we will come back. We will come back and do another.
They want to know you. Just in case you want to know this amazing woman, okay? She wants to be like guardian angel, you know what I mean? She just comes and goes, and I don't want that. I want to actually look for her. Guys, find her. She's in LinkedIn. She loves LinkedIn.
Okay. Well, do you know what I'm looking forward to doing? Hashtag Operation Fairy Dust. Yeah, yeah. That's what that hashtag is. Okay. But Barke, it's been fabulous. I've enjoyed spending this short time with you, and I look forward to much more. You take care.
Thank you, Tony. And for everybody else, until next time with another guest. Take care, everybody. Have a lovely evening or day or morning. Take care.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Tony.